Well, I'm sorry as a human that she has passed away, but we could have done without her. We could have done without her. She was 90 years old, passed away. All the Democrats are coming out and, yeah, what a wonderful person she was. She did have a way about her. I mean, I'm just sorry that all her attempts at taking guns and Violence Against Women Act was misdirected, that she didn't understand what was going on. Number one, women don't think the same way as guys do when it comes to protecting the homeland or protecting the home. And she wanted to take the firearms away. Well, I'm sorry that she did not know or understand the Constitution whatsoever. That I will always hold against her and any other Democrat. She was an early voice for gun control. Yeah. Let's see. She fought for gun control, civil rights, and abortion for half a century. Where did it all go wrong? Well, I said she was misdirected. Here's no better example for skillful legislation and sheer force of will than when she turned passion into purpose. She led the fight to ban assault weapons. That's what I said. The lady was misdirected. She was early and fearless champion of gun safety movement as the author of the monumental assault weapon ban of 1994. Yeah. She was part of the modern anti-gun violence movement, now more powerful than a gun lobby. Okay. She was a champion for gun violence prevention. We wouldn't have an assault weapon ban if it hadn't been for Dianne Feinstein. I'm sorry. Sorry, lady. Yeah, her work on the Violence Against Women Act, gay marriage, gun control, and a long list of legislation illustrates what could happen when a woman gets elected to office. Well, that's the point. It's one thing to elect somebody, but you've got to understand a woman's brain thinks differently than a man. Man thinks of somebody who's trying to take away guns for any reason whatsoever is not following the Constitution, and they're not. It strictly says in there that the Congress is constitutionally barred from infringing upon your rights in any form. That includes background checks, everything. Taxes, no. Violence Against Women Act. See, that's where these people get things all mixed up. The government, they pass laws and they don't understand the unintended consequences of what they're doing. And by that I mean they passed a welfare thing, and next thing you know, all these women go, oh wow, that's an easy way I can get rid of my husband. I'm going to get money every month to keep my kids, and I can have a different guy every night. I'm just telling you how it is out there, people, and that's how it is. So then the government became the man of the house. And then they go, oh, we don't have no man in the house. That's why the kids are going wacko. There's no supervision. Well, you better believe it. But the government caused that. It was unintended consequence, but they did it. That's what, and oh, we need Violence Against Women Act. That's what started this thing to begin with. When you use welfare, and it takes the man out of the house, and he's no longer needed, well, he's going to bitch about it quite a bit. Well, the women didn't like that, and oh, everybody complained, and then they lied about things. Oh, he hit me, he did this, he did that. Sorry, people. History, text, tradition. It's not in the Constitution, therefore it's null and void. Like I said, there are always unintended consequences. The gun control thing hasn't done a thing to save anybody's lives. The government has caused all this turmoil in the United States of America, bringing in millions and millions and millions of migrants, illegal migrants, letting them in here, taking up more room, more space, while the American workers have to pay for it. It's on their back, it's not on the president. So that's what's been going on. Would I stand here and salute this woman and all this bullshit? No. As a human being, she's probably very likable. But as a political leader, no, none whatsoever. None. You know, if had she been out there championing the Constitution, I'd have a lot more credit for her. But she did not. She didn't understand the Constitution. She vowed to tear it down without even thinking. Without even thinking. She didn't know the Constitution, didn't understand the Constitution, and didn't give a shit. She got it in her brain it was going one way or the other. And that's what happened to so many of these Democrats and some rhinos. Follow the Constitution. All this stuff that you're trying to help people out has brought down America. We've got almost a third world country now. Get with the program, guys. But don't tell me how great she was. Please don't tell me how great she was. How she championed this and she championed that. You don't understand what she contributed to all the turmoil. Think about that. She might a role model for somebody. Sure as hell wasn't me. But I will say I liked her one step higher than I did Hillary Clinton. Thanks for watching. I'll put a link.